Could you please explain to me the importance of an annual general meeting?
Yeah, so every strata corporation is required to have an annual general meeting.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be held every 15 months, and it is normal for them to be held within a month or two of the close of their financial statement.
Yep.
The annual general meeting gives the owners the opportunity to attend a meeting together, discuss the needs of maintenance, to discuss the financial statement for things that have been done, their level of insurance, and also a proposed budget for the next 12 months. It's also a time where they can request approvals for items they want to do outside of the unit that are required to receive a special resolution. And you also appoint office bearers of the corporation, being your presiding officer, secretary and treasurer. It's really important that owners take the time to come to their meetings. This is where you have the best chance to voice your opinions on how the corporation should run. We see several corporations where the attendance levels of owners is minimal to sometimes none, which makes it very difficult because then minutes are sent out and owners then want to have a say or they question decisions made at the meeting. In saying that, many owners are happy to just submit a proxy form, which means we do have a quorum so we can proceed with what has happened. You then tend to get into an email chain for quite a few weeks afterwards with owners not happy with meetings, which just puts the whole corporation at a standstill. If you don't have any opinions, submitting your proxy is perfectly fine. This will enable you to have a quorum and move forward. If we don't have a quorum, we need to recall the meeting within 7 to 14 days, and there are associated charges for that. Plus, the unit owners that have given up their time to attend the first meeting have to come back again, which is really inconvenient. And you also run the risk of the second meeting just having one person, and they form a quorum at that meeting if you do that. So that one person can then choose what happens for the corporation. If you do submit a proxy and you do have feelings about particular items, I would certainly use that chance to put them on the proxy form, and also speak to your strata manager or presiding officer before the meeting to voice how you feel. So while they can't put forward motions for you if you haven't put it on the proxy form, they can sort of involve your opinions in the discussion that you're going to miss out on.
And I think that's one thing that people probably forget is that, or don't even realise, is that even though they're nominating someone as their proxy, you're not giving them full control. You actually still get to dictate what you want, what your decisions that are being made at that meeting.
Or they simply tick vote as they see fit, and they are literally giving that person their voice for the whole meeting. And if you haven't had a proper conversation, you actually don't know if your thoughts tie in with each other or you're complete opposites. So that's a big problem. But definitely attending your meeting is the best way for your corporation to rerun. And most corporations have the facility to phone in as well. So if you can't actually get there, then phone in. If your meeting is set for a time that is not convenient for you and you think another time would be convenient for more people, then I'd really recommend trying to change the time so that you can get a better attendance. Some of our corporations have day meetings because night meetings just have been unsuccessful and people don't want to waste their nights when they're the only ones. So they've requested that the meetings change to a more convenient time for those that do attend. So your meeting time isn't set in stone. The date and the month usually is pretty important because it ties up with your financial statement, but the time can be pretty flexible for most people.